An emergency crew Saturday battled to restore power to hundreds of thousands of homes in Britain after Storm Eunice carved a deadly trail across Western Europe and left transport networks in disarray. At least 13 people were killed by falling trees, flying debris, and high winds in Britain, Ireland, the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, and Poland. Here's Ryan Florentino from our UK Bureau.
Storm Eunice killed at least 7 people in Europe on Friday, pummeling Britain with record-breaking winds and forcing millions to take shelter as it disrupts flights, trains and ferries across Western Europe. London was eerily empty after the British capital was placed under its first ever red weather warning, meaning there is danger to life. The highest weather alert was also declared across southern England, South Wales, and the Netherlands, with many schools closed and rail travel paralyzed as towering waves breached seawalls along the coast. Meanwhile, Eunice's winds knocked out power to more than 140,000 homes in England, mostly in the southwest, and 80,000 properties in Ireland, utility companies said. Around the UK capital, 3 people were taken to hospital after suffering injuries in the storm, and a large section of the roof on the capital's Millennium Dome was shredded by the gales. One wind gust of 122 miles or 196 kilometers per hour was measured on the Isle of Wight off southern England. Provisionally the highest gust ever recorded in England, the Met Office said. Scientists said the Atlantic storm's tail could pack a sting jet, a rarely seen meteorological phenomenon. Eunice caused high waves to batter the Brittany coast in northwest France, while Belgium, Denmark and Sweden all issued weather warnings. Hundreds of flights were cancelled or delayed at London's Heathrow and Gatwick airports and Schiphol in Amsterdam. Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who has placed the British Army on standby, tweeted, "We should all follow the advice and take precautions to keep safe." London's rush hour streets, where activity has been slowly returning to pre-pandemic levels, were virtually deserted as many heeded government advice to stay home. Trains into the capital were already running limited services during the morning commute, with speed limits in place, before even 7 rail operators in England suspended all operations. Experts said the frequency and intensity of the storms could not be linked necessarily to climate change, but Richard Allen, professor of climate science at the University of Reading, said a heating planet was leading to more intense rainfall and higher sea levels. That's all reporting from the United Kingdom. I am Ryan Florentino, and we live in interesting times.